What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Stocks to Watch. And as we forecasted, the markets have been falling for the fourth consecutive day. And from the day we made our video where we spoke about whether this is a real breakout or whether this would turn out to be a fake out, and the markets have fallen about 700 points from the highs. And I think the markets will continue to fall. Because I think there is going to be a lot of profit booking, even more profit booking coming in. And there have been instances where fresh longs are trapped over here. So, welcome back, everyone. And as we kind of understood, the markets are going to get weak. In the last 3-4 consecutive videos, we have been warning all our users that there is going to be profit booking coming in. There is going to be caution ahead because everyone is kind of getting long on the markets. It was pretty obvious. Now, as far as the markets are concerned, we have very, very few stocks that probably could do anything. I think now, from an intraday perspective, we are only going to look to go short. I think there is no case for any fresh long positions until the Tuesday, which is 4th of June, where the election results are going to come out. So your game plan should be very, very simple. If you are trading the markets, only trade it intraday. And if possible, only trade it on the short side, because I think that is where the money is going to be. But things are not as simple as they look. Nifty was underperforming the markets by a great margin. But on the other hand, Bank Nifty did slightly better. And the reason why Bank Nifty did not fall as much as this is because some of the banks were kind of strong and they held up Bank Nifty. But even then, Bank Nifty did do quite a lot of swings on an intraday basis. Bank Nifty kind of moved down about 350, 375 points from the highs. And as I said, that banks were the reason why Bank Nifty was kind of under control. I'll just take you to Bank Nifty and I'll just show you. So ICICI Bank, Axis Bank and IDFC First, not a big contributor. But HDFC Bank, State Bank of India, I think these were the names which kind of held the market, properly. So what essentially it means is Bank Nifty was not really dragged down by a lot of names, but as far as Nifty is concerned, a lot of heavyweights had bad action. So long story short, if I go and show you the indices and if I show you what exactly is the action that's happening, you are not going to be surprised with what we are looking at. So let's quickly go and understand what happened. So media and Bank Nifty and maybe private banks were the only things in the green today. But if you look at CNX Finance, if you look at PSU banks, you look at real estate, you look at Nifty 50, you look at Nifty 500, you look at Nifty Junior, Infra, Consumption, Auto, Oil and Gas, FMCG. These are all daily charts. Mid cap, small cap, I think this has a lot of room to fall. And don't be surprised if you see a move like this coming in mid cap. So again, even if you're a cash market trader, do not write this off. This is very much possible. Mid caps could take a large hit. And we've started to see that from today itself. Even if you go to mid caps, you could go to energy, you go to small caps, you go to public sector enterprises, you go to pharma, you go to healthcare, you look at IT, you look at metals, every single thing pulling back. So Bank Nifty and private banks are barely positive, so I wouldn't really call that bullish at all. And I think Nifty is on its way to at least test these areas very, very shortly. So I believe that Nifty could probably fall another 300 points before it actually gets some valid pullback. But all in all, I think this is a market where you are probably going to look to go short. And until elections, don't go blind long. And if you have already been trapped in a long position over here in these areas, I think you should start to scale out of your position or at least book partial losses if that is the case. But if you are someone who has no positions in the market, just wait for 4th June and then only execute. As far as the watch list is concerned, I will first discuss the stocks that we discussed and the stocks that were in the watch list from yesterday. So I'll go to 30th of May and you can see 20 microns. This stock was a part of a watch list. This stock was up 10% at one point in time. Quick Heal also reacted from the area of demand, and Shreyas Shipping and Logistics was also trying to do well. Apart from that, almost all the stocks went down. Marksans Pharma had bad earnings. The stock came crashing down, and then there were a bunch of other names whose earnings weren't really good. Now, as far as the stocks that we're going to be looking to watch out for tomorrow, although I'm not going to be making any kind of overnight positions on the long side, tomorrow because it's a Friday, it's the end of the week, and on Sunday we will have exit polls, and then on Tuesday we have the result for the election. So there is no reason to catch or to carry anything overnight, but still for the namesake, we'll just have a look at stocks which are making good structures because maybe they can give an opportunity tomorrow. So we'll start with Sharp Metal Corp. So this is a good base that this stock has been setting up. This has been a penny stock, so I'm not really a big fan of this, but I think this could still probably move out of this range. Adore Welding is trying to react from its area of demand, so it could be interesting to see on how this one moves up. But again, this is not like one of my high conviction trades. Nazara has been outperforming the market lately, and if you look at the hourly chart, there is a possibility that it does a base breakout. And if I add up the 20 EMA, I think if it sustains over here, I think there could be some solid action in Nazara as well. Next up, we've got Sona Comstar, and I think this is probably one of the best setups in the market on the long side, making a picture-perfect VCP with the volume try-up. So this looks really, really good. We have seen what Motherson Sumi, Exide, Amara Batteries, and all of these auto ancillary names has done. So I think this is going to be interesting. Next up, we've got Gillette India, and this comes in after FMCG is probably personal care is doing better than everything else. And Gillette has been basing around for a long period of time, so I think this is going to be a good name. Coromandel International has a fresh breakout, and it has been sustaining over here, so we might see some action in this one as well. Next up, we've got Windlass Biotech, so makes a very, very big wick, liquidates a lot of traders, but the action is still fine, so it could be looking interesting. Next up, we've got Centrum Electronics, and this is again trying to form a base. Not really a big fan of this. And Azad Engineering also, after a base, it's kind of doing a retest and making another base. But again, Azad and Centrum both need some time to move. Then we've got Sapphire Foods. This is also one of the greatest good setups in this market. I think this really looks nice. Shreyas Shipping and Logistics, same idea. The base is really nice. Could have really good action. Metro Brands is another name which I like because of the basing structure that it has created. Wellspun Enterprises has been outperforming the market, could probably continue this higher. But again, this is only something that I'm going to be looking from an intraday perspective. Rushil Decor is again another name making a good base, but again, I'm not really very satisfied with this supply over here. Eris Life Sciences was on the watch list from yesterday, but it didn't really give or trigger any move. Pharma as a sector has been doing really well, so I'm not going to be surprised if this becomes the outperformer of the day tomorrow. Endurance is again a metal fabrication name trying to create a narrow range, tight range consolidation over here. The stock has been moving out of this base and has been strong, but I believe what I'm seeing on the charts, there is contraction, but I don't really think it's strong enough to kind of move higher. Next up, we've got Vijaya Diagnostics, another hospital medical, industry stock, which is setting up with a nice base format, and it could be interesting to see on how this one moves higher. ICICI General, Lombard General is something that is breaking this base. Could be interesting to short this all the way until this area of demand. But as I said, I'm not really looking to create a lot of overnight positions. So I'm only interested in Sona Comstar. I'm interested in Gillette. I'm interested in Coromandel. I'm interested in Sapphire, Metro Brands, and probably Shreyas Shipping and Logistics. Apart from these stocks, I am not really into any of these stocks. As far as the index is concerned, I think Nifty has done its good chunk of sell-off. Right now, what Nifty is doing, and at least the last 15-20 minutes of closing, what I believe is that Nifty could probably be scouting for some area of demand over here where Nifty could take some breathing space until we have the election results with us. So as far as Nifty 50 is concerned, I think the short trade on this one is pretty much done. Now you have to kind of wait for a pullback. Don't blindly buy this thinking it's a reversal. Anything could happen. So just try to, if you are looking to go short on the market on a short-term basis, you can go and experience that. Otherwise, for longs, I think we need some more time. Next up, apart from that, we've got Bank Nifty. So I'll just move to Bank Nifty to kind of help you understand what exactly is the game plan for that. Now, Bank Nifty is, there is a fall which is still pending. There is a move that is still pending and there's still yet to come. But I feel a lot of confusion and a lot of, I'm unclear of what exactly the market wants to do. So what I believe in Bank Nifty is if I open up the 15-minute chart, I think we will probably inch up higher, maybe take some supply, break these lows, go back up again, take supply and then eventually start falling. But this is a long process. I don't really think Bank Nifty is going to go through this. But all in all, Bank Nifty has just been, muted, and this has been very confusing for traders because Nifty has been doing something very different. Bank Nifty has been relatively stronger. So I don't really see any clear trade in Bank Nifty. Nifty, there is definitely a clear trade, which if it materializes, it could be beneficial to everybody. And that is, just try to go long, deeper into these areas of demand, wait until the elections. And if the markets are falling until then, just try to go short on the market on an intraday basis, catch those moves, and then wait for the right areas to buy. So if there's any long-term investor who's thinking that market's going to fall, so should I, get all my money out of the markets? No, not at all. The markets, even if they correct, they will only correct by 5-10%, which is very healthy in this market. So I think if you're an investor or like a positional trader or a long-time trader, trader who focuses on the long-term time frame, I don't really think you have anything to worry about. Only for short-term traders, I think the risk-reward is better for shorts. And there shouldn't be any immediate position being created in the markets. The markets are going to be tricky, so please size down, stay cautious, and trade responsibly. And definitely, if you're new to this channel, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and drop a comment if you appreciate the work that we do. So all in all, tomorrow is going to be a muted day. For me at least, I think only intraday plays and nothing very specific. Due to what's happening over the weekend, and that's what I am going to be watching out for tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the best for your trading day ahead, and take care. Good night and bye-bye.